Hello, this is Evan, and today I'm giving my thoughts on media streamers. So there's a product on Kickstarter that could be a game changer. This could be a 10 out of 10 and 9 out of 10, at least the idea of it. And it's called Cast by Jenny. Jenny! Weird name, I know. We're just going to call it Cast, that's what they call it. So a little background on me is I am an AV and video conferencing engineer. That's what I do for a living. So this is like right up my ballpark. It's like, yes. And it's just amazing. This idea, at least, is from your phone, anything that can stream, so like Netflix, Hulu, MLB at bat, or pretty much anything you can name, it's sent to their hub, and then it's sent out to their HDMI sticks or anybody you want to share it with. So this could save you tons of money. There's only one person have the account, and then you can interact with your friends by video chatting and texting all at the same time while watching the live sporting event or movie or whatever. And it's just amazing. But then the euphoric feeling wears away. Your dopamine goes back. And you realize, oh my God, this is going to be a legal and technical nightmare. I mean, just quickly from the legal side, I'm not a lawyer or anything. But pretty much all your agreements say it's a 1-to-1 ratio when you stream. So if you're streaming Netflix through like a Roku, it can only go to that TV and not be broadcast out. The way that Cast is saying this is, from what I can understand, is because it's not hitting their network, therefore it's not on them, that they can't really control the content that goes down the line. Okay, even though they're advertising that. So from that standpoint, they're like, well, we're not at fault, and it's just screen sharing and everything, and it's not hitting our pipeline.
Cutting-edge home entertainment hub that seamlessly connects all of your devices into a wireless home video system. And even more amazingly, you can live stream the content that you're watching out of your own home to your friends and family. So you can all watch together no matter where they are.
There's the technical side. And boy, do they not give answers on that. Before we even go into the technical side of them not giving answers, look at the dome thing. This thing that's like this big and all that. It's all wireless. It's just a base station. This should not be wireless. This should be hardwired into your network. This should not be requiring your wireless signal at all. That is such a stupid decision, I can't even begin to explain. It needs to be wired. You don't need to see this freaking device. So why talk about how great it looks? It's so stupid. And then on top of that, it doesn't tell you anything about the computer. It just tells you it's based on this Intel, but it doesn't tell you the specs about the RAM, about the processor. And it's just like, you need those because it's compressing in real time. So it requires a decent amount of computing power nowadays, not a ton. So with that being said, I have a Plex server set up and it runs and it uses a fair amount of computing power. So not a ton, you don't have like a super high-end gaming machine or whatever, but it uses a decent amount of computing power. So that's like issue number one is how powerful is this? What's the compression ratio from the original file to what's being sent out to your local network and to the people on the phone? Then it doesn't talk about the video. It doesn't say if the video is using your network, if it's tapping into their network, how are you communicating with each other? What's the back end like? That is just going to make the interface a disaster to use. I can just tell you right now. If it's using two separate networks and doing all this stuff, it's going to be such a pain. And the other thing that's going to hamper this is your internet. It's purely dependent on your upload speed. So with my Plex server, when I have like two people streaming something, that's like 8 to 10 megs. So that's getting close to maxing out my Comcast connection. And if you want like 3 or 4 friends to watch this in video chat, that's a ton of data moving along that line. That's where that compression rate comes into play. And then on top of that, what's the resolution? Does it send compressing out 1080p? Is it compressing out 720p? Never mentioned. Does it matter if you're on the land or if you're on your phone? Is there a different compression ratio? Never mentioned. Okay, so it's going to have to do multiple streams all at the same time through a computer that we don't know anything about. Oh, God, this is going to be a nightmare. And, of course, the biggest issue is going to be technical support. This is not going to be a plug and play as they try to make it seem. This is going to be a very, very complex setup. I mean, Plex is pretty easy to install and get it working, and even then you still know what you're doing. This is going to be a pain. People all the time going, well, I'm dropping stream, I'm dropping this, dropping frames, and it's just crap. It's just like, oh my God. They better have this amazing technical support ready because they're going to have issues you can't even begin to imagine. And then you think, whoa, that's it? That's all? No. There's also some more big problems that this thing has. How does your phone communicate with it? Seriously, how does it communicate? Is it running Android? Is it running Windows? Like, how does it know to communicate with it? According to that, I think it's done through like Google Chromecast. It's really weird. They're very, 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 very vague about it. And with that being said, I think from an idea standpoint, this is an amazing product. It's like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, whatever. But it's going to be hampered with so many issues from the technical and the legal side. It's going to be like a 1 out of 10 for that. So I would say, for my final verdict, I give it like a 4 out of 10. It has amazing potential. It really does. But this thing's going to be hampered down in the courts forever. It really is. Or the technical side is going to always be an issue with who knows what technical support is going to be like. So while, yeah, I think it's like $120 right now, I would hold off. I'd let it come out and let it fix its bugs and legal issues and everything before putting down $120. I don't care if I had to pay $200. It's going to save money in the long run then if everything actually works. So with Cast by Jenny, I think you're best to just, hold off and let it come to market and actually see if it really does come to market, because this seems like one of those products that's so amazing, but you're never going to see it. This has been Evan with Kickstarter, and, just kind of wait. Wait on Cast by Jenny, please. Let it come to market and see what happens. Oh, and as for these Hot Wheels back here, there's a John Glenn and NASA Hot Wheels for the Mars missions. I didn't want to put a Roku back there, a little black box, you won't be able to see it, so I know normally that's kind of shows what I'm talking about, but not this time. Sorry.